What's up, guys? We are back again, and we are going to be discussing Fast and Furious 7. Now, Fast and Furious 7, this honestly was a hell of a movie, but at the same time, it was very emotional. And obviously, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, again, if you grew up with this franchise like I did, if you're a fan of these actors and actresses like I am, same thing. If you're a fan of Paul Walker, this is his last movie before he unfortunately passed away in his accident. And they did good, giving him a massive tribute at the very end of this film. I will get into that in a few minutes. But the entire premises of this film, and they do tie up loose ends, where it shows in the beginning of Tokyo Drift where Han supposedly got killed. Unfortunately, it was not by who you think it was. It was by someone completely different, and it was actually Owen's brother. So we had a new Shaw show up, who's played by Jason Statham. He comes in, and he apparently is the one that killed Han. And when this happens, he calls Dom, and he informs him of who he is, and that basically he's going to kill every last one of them. And he does start a war with this gang. He does. He starts a complete out war. He blows up the house. He goes after Dom. He goes after Brian, Mia, everybody. And when this happens, this pisses off Dom, obviously, because he screwed with his family. And they go on the hunt for him. And when this happens, they get so far deep in all this. Even Hobbs. Hobbs pretty much ends up in the hospital in this. And with Jason Statham being how he is, there's a lot of action scenes in this. Again, they went above and beyond with this. They went further in this movie than I think they did in any other. And they did amazing. There was a lot of great stunts. There was a lot of badass action, fight scenes, shooting scenes, car, especially them falling out of the damn, the hotel. And then also same thing with falling out of a plane. And, the mountains and everything. It was just so crazy. Again, we have everybody returning. We got Dom, Mia, Brian, we got Letty, we got Giselle, we have Han. Well, not Han at this point, because I do believe, because Giselle, from what I remember, died in 6, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she died apparently in 6. I thought she died in 7, so I messed that up. So Han is gone, Giselle is gone, and Dom is trying to figure out a way to still keep the family together. And you do see some great fight scenes in here. Like there's a scene where Vin Diesel's about ready to fight Jason Statham. He's like, "You think this is going to be a street fight?" He says, "You goddamn right." And it's just amazing, man. I mean, because again, a lot of these scenes, it was just, you feel the intensity, you feel the heart of it. You know what I mean? You feel the heart, you feel the soul of this film. And again, you see what's going to happen in here because, again, everything's at stake. You got to protect your friends and family in this film, and there's a bigger threat, and you don't know exactly what to do. And at the very end of the film, because they're able to take down, Shaw, they're able to stop him, they're able to stop, what he's trying to do, take over with more technology. And at the very end, we do know that Mia and Brian, they want to have a family, and they want to be able to live in peace. And Dom is willing to let Brian and Mia go their own way, so that way he can have them live in peace and not worry about them so much. Now, I will say, again, it is a very tearjerker moment. I remember watching this in theaters, and I ain't gonna lie, guys, I was a baby. I mean, seeing that scene with Paul Walker, it will get you if you're a big fan. If you're a big fan of the franchise, if you're a big fan of Paul Walker, it's gonna get you. And the whole see you again at the very end, it's very emotional. It is. And it really does show that maybe at this number 7, it should have ended with number 7, is what a lot of people are saying. And I do see the reason why. I respect the reason why, and I do kind of agree a little bit. But at the same time, the other movies are still good to a certain degree. But at the same time, I do firmly agree that 7 was probably the tip-off point to where it's like, okay, maybe it should have just ended. And again, still a great film. A lot of drama, comedy, action, just amazing moments, right? And again, if you don't see a body, you know, who's really alive, right? And again, you guys should already know that Han is not dead. He survived, and he does get back in, I believe, 9. I think it was 9. He comes back. Again, guys, I've seen some of these movies several times. It gets so like confused, like, okay, who's who, where they come, what happened, all that kind of stuff. So again, makes me wonder that Giselle is alive at some point. And also, you know, we're supposed to be having Paul Walker character. You know, we're supposed to be having Brian come back in number 10. So again, we're just going to have to wait and see. But guys, what did you think of Fast and Furious 7? Was it a great movie? Was it an amazing movie? Was it bad? Was it okay? Was it mediocre? Should it have stopped after 7? Again, let me know your thoughts are about this down in the comments down below. I think Fast and Furious 7 was absolutely incredible. And that, again, we're getting close to the end here, guys. We really are. But overall, what your thoughts are about this? Let me know down in the comments. And I'll see you as always on the next one.